Hi guys and girls, so Dan White here again, and thanks for watching the previous videos, and I hope by now you've got some understanding of the basics of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and how they work. So what I want to do now is just play you a video which is taken from a presentation webinar that my buddy Ari Maccabi did just recently. Now the original recording was over an hour long, so I've edited it just to show you some of the important proof of company trading and some of the important points I think you need to know about BitClub Network and Cryptrade Capital, and why you should join both of these opportunities if you possibly can.
You guys have all tuned in for one special thing. You want to know how you can make money with cryptocurrency and specifically with Bitcoin. And we're going to talk about that tonight in depth. But I want to tell you, there's people that are around the globe that have caught wind of what we're doing, and they're starting to take notice. It's going to be absolutely bonkers, because for the first time ever, I'm actually going to open up the doors and show you guys why I'm actually working not just one program, but two programs side by side, and why it makes sense to do this. Okay, why it makes sense. Now, you know, I have been involved in crypto since 2010, guys, and I started my own little mine out of my house in 2011 in the early spring, and I had this little black box mining thing, and all I could think to myself when he was saying this is, man, that thing ate up the enough electricity to feed 4 refrigerators. I mean, it was constantly driving up my electricity bill. And as Bitcoin mining got harder and harder, it became harder for me to make a profit. So finally one day, I just shut it down, took all the Bitcoins off, shut it down, and that was that. And, here's the deal. I didn't think much of it at the time, because Bitcoin back in those days was worth just, a few dollars. And I admit, I'm one of the idiots that lost a lot of Bitcoin, guys. I lost a lot of Bitcoin because all the stuff that I had mined, I ended up putting it on a hard drive, and that hard drive failed. And, today I look at it and think, man, I could have made lots of money, at least a couple $100,000 in it, There wasn't a ton of Bitcoins on it, but there were some. And, to think, I lost it off of something so stupid, it makes you really protect your whole system and everything that you're doing much better. But so when it came time for us all to join, and he says, here's how much it's going to cost for everybody, and this is the thing, you become a founder, it's $35.99. I didn't hesitate. I didn't hesitate, even though I still in my heart did not believe 100%. I did not hesitate, guys, okay? I actually whipped out my wallet and said, hey, I'm getting in. I'm spending the $3,599, to do this, okay? And I went ahead and joined. I signed up. I told Joe, I said, I really want to build this. And about 8 or 9 months into it, I got another position. I spent another $3,599. But the opportunity in itself, guys, has never been easier, because this is a company that's a long-term opportunity. Okay, in a few seconds, I'm going to go over to the website. I'm going to log in, and I'm going to show you what you get. But here's the reality. It's a long-term business. This is something that you're going to be able to give to your kids. Okay, I kid you not. I've done a lot of things, and I can tell you for a fact, BitClub's been around 3 years. They haven't had a single hiccup, okay? When Bitcoin became a commodity, they didn't pull out of the U.S., but what they really did in the U.S. is they did what's called a soft IP block. So if you're in the U.S. and you want to be a member, you got to get with a member to get you in, because it is a membership program. We can get you into the program, but there's a soft IP block that's preventing you from accessing it if you don't know how to use a VPN. It takes a couple little tricks to get around it. So we can show you how to do that. We can still get you guys in ethically, no problems. You'll never get kicked out. Okay, so let me take you over real quick and kind of show you what's happening with BitClub and tell you exactly what it is. Okay, first and foremost, let me get this out of the way. Let me take you over here to the actual website so you guys can actually just see. Well, let's go to this website. Okay, so this one, if you guys actually look at it, there's 3 or 4 different pages in here. I think 3 right now. But there's 3 different pages in here that kind of give you an overview on what Bitcoin is, what Bitcoin mining is, and what the opportunity is, guys. So whoever invited you here, you want to go back to them and get a link. If you got invited here by me, I want you to contact me, and I'm going to give you somebody on my team's link. And if you're here and you're already on my team, I'm going to ask you to shoot me a message, because I'm going to be giving out your links for being here and participating today. Okay, so this is what you guys want to watch. You want to get a quick overview on what Bitcoin is. Okay, you want to get a quick overview on what mining is. and how the big club opportunity in itself works, okay? But in a nutshell, I'm going to tell you how it works, okay? So this is the reality. Once you join and you sign up, there's going to be a little button up here. It says upgrade, and you're going to have to basically pay $99 for a lifetime membership into the program. Again, it's a membership program. In order to use their mind, you have to become a member. After you do that, you have some options, and those options, guys, come right here, okay? You can actually can buy mining pools, okay? Now, the mining pools, they pay for 1,000 days now, not 600 as they used to, okay? 1,000 days. So you can buy in for $500, 1,000, 2,000, or 3,500 and become a founder pool. When you do this, you get one share of all three pools, plus you get some founder bonuses and special offers. What that is like club coin. Like, you know, for instance, they created their own cryptocurrency. And after they got done having it all created, had the blockchain, had everything done, it's a proof of stake coin. They took it to an exchange, got it listed like a reputable company should, and they give that away. And that coin now actually has actual value. It's around 30 some cents. It's not huge yet, but it will continue to grow and continue to rise. But if they give you away so many shares of this over time, those shares are going to grow into even bigger cash. So it's just free money and a free, free gift basically for becoming a founder. It's a bonus for you. And there's a couple things in here that you guys want to pay special attention to, okay? Whenever you earn money on the $500 share, there's a 50% repurchase rule, meaning 50% goes back in to buy you a new share. Now, why is that important? Because right now you have a share that gives you 1,000 days of mining. But what I can promise you and tell you, and I can actually show you this because I've had some people send me some info, that they actually, this 50% repurchase will actually end up buying you another share about 200 or 300 days in. And then you'll have another share, another 200 or 300 days in, and then another share. So you end up with 4 before your first one drops off. You back down to 3. And then guess what happens? The compounding takes over. It starts to work, and you start making money. However, if you guys really want to expedite this process, because I'm going to tell you, with Bitcoin, you're better to buy it and hang on to it for as long as you can, because it's going to increase. Experts have said it'll hit $10,000 a coin. Here's the reality. Let's just say it was at $1,000 today, and you bought 10 of them, that's $10,000. But now all of a sudden, if they become $5,000 or $10,000 a piece, you see my point? It becomes $50,000 or $100,000 in your pocket. That's why you want to hang on to this, guys. That's why this makes this the absolute best opportunity on the planet. It's why I've came back to it time after time after time, 3 years in a row, guys. And that's why I sat down with Joe at the beginning of this year, and I told him I'm going to focus on crypto. I'm going to 100% focus on Bitcoin. And to be quite honest with you, I'm doing that because of 2 factors. I've seen it, what's happening. I've seen how it's now becoming more mainstream. And the second one is I bought my condo with $350,000 of my Bitcoin. So I want to recoup that. I want to have that cryptocurrency because I, like you, want to be here when it starts to rise again, guys, and we can make extra money. So if you're in this for the long haul, the best way to do this, guys, is to click on this little green letters up here in your top right and change your repurchase. And I'm going to do this live so you can actually see me do it. You can actually click right here, change that to 100, click on change pool. Now, why is that important? Because now 100% of my earnings off of this goes to buy me another $500 share. I change this to 100, same thing. Now, the $1,000 goes in to buy me another share right here in the $1,000 share. Same thing over here, okay? So if you do this, what's going to happen is you're going to earn more over the long haul, okay? Now, if you want to see how your shares actually work, your payouts work, because I've had people ask me, I don't like to quote. I'm a kid that was born in Missouri, guys. I'm a show me state person. So I prefer just to show people so you can see what your payouts are like, okay? You can see actually, you're going to see some bonuses in here. And some of these are tiny, guys, but as you can see, this starts to add up. Like here's my minings, okay? This is in my mine too. So you can see I got a little slice here. It's not even a 10th, but over time that starts to add up. And that was only half of it. So right now, because I just changed that to 100, that would be twice that amount, because twice went into my earning, or half went into my earnings, and half went into the repurchase fund that you guys don't always see. So this little part right here means now it's going to double up and go just towards repurchasing, okay? This is a cycle bonus. Darius got a cycle. Congratulations. He made $200. I made a $10 match, okay? Rodney Burton got a cycle. I made a $10 match. This Rodney Burton made another, because he got 2 positions. He made $200. I got a $10 match, okay? 8% commission because this person came in. I made a $40 match. Guys, this is my point to you, okay? Here's my I got a cycle bonus myself, $200, okay? 8% commission from Beach Digger, $40, $40. Guys, what I'm trying to show you here is there's a massive amount of income. And the reason that this happens is because of their crazy comp plan, guys. And I'm going to show you what that is in just a second, guys. I'm also going to give you guys a link to a video before we're done so you can actually go over and watch this live on their YouTube channel. But I'm going to tell you the ways you make money in this, there's so many, okay? You're going to get it when people actually sign up. You're also going to get it based on rank bonuses, and this is one of the most lucrative sides of this business, guys, okay? When you become a miner right out of the gate, okay, the maximum cycle bonus you can make per day is $800 a day. Now, what's that mean? That means you got 15 points on your left and 15 points on your right. That means either you or someone on your right or someone on your left has signed up 3 people that have bought in for a $500 share. That equals 15 points, okay? Now, in order to actually get an $800 bonus, it would just basically be 4 times 15 or 60 points on your left and 60 points on your right. I know a lot of people right now are scratching their head saying, man, that's going to take forever. In the beginning, it does, but here's the reality, guys. Over time, that becomes really easy because as your team grows, that just starts to happen. And eventually what will happen is you'll jump rank and you'll actually qualify for a builder, which now gives you 5 cycles or $1,000 a day. And then all of a sudden you'll become a pro builder, and guess what happens? That's going to give you some more cycles where I think you actually you can actually make $1,400 a day. And then I believe this one's $1,800 and this is $2,000 a day. And this is just for one position, guys. And that's just off the cycle bonus. Okay, that's just off the cycle bonus, okay? That's not all of it, because here's the reality. As you guys have saw right here, you're getting your mining shares every day. And if you're a passive person, meaning you're coming into this and you said, Ari, I just want to put $500 in. I don't want to do anything. Guess what? I have good news for you. It's absolutely impossible to lose your money. You're always going to make more than you put in. It's physically impossible for that not to happen, because as Bitcoin goes up in value, your little bitty tiny slivers that you're getting every day, that's going to end up equaling a big amount of money, guys. It's going to end up equaling a big amount of money, okay? Since we've started this little deal, I'm going to show you, I'm going to take you back through some of my pages, and you're going to see some income that's came into my account. I want you to pay attention just to this column, just in the center right here, which says value, okay? I just want you to look at it, and we're going to talk about some of these things, as we see the cycle bonuses, 1%, $5. Guys, these are not people coming up from me. When it says team 2, that's not coming from me, okay? You see the matches, that's not coming from me. Matches, that's not coming from me, okay? Anybody that's in my team 1, those are people I signed up. Anybody that's coming from team 4, 2, and so on, those people are actually, generating bonuses because we signed them up to other people's links. We help them. See team 4, they get paid on multiple levels, guys, multiple teams. But look at this thing. Okay, look at this. It's crazy. Now, look, I've actually taken some cash where people have sent me money actually through Western Union, and that's what this is. She sent me money through Western Union where I actually went into my account, used the money in my deal to actually fund her account, guys. So if you want to send me Western Union and you don't have Bitcoin, don't worry. I'm here to help you, okay? In any way that I can help you grow this, I'm committed to doing it, okay? But look at some of these deals in here, 201, 10, 201, 218. I mean, guys, this thing starts to add up as you start to move. We are just getting started. Just getting started, okay? $400 in cycle bonus that day, okay? 231, 315, 1,056, 15, 70, okay? 15, 15, 20, look at these. That's my cycle bonus, 400, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. That's, guys, these are other people cycling in my downline. Norm Yap, You know, my wife even, that's the first time I ever signed my wife up on something, guys. That ought to tell you how committed I am to this, because I'm not going to waste my time putting my wife into something and not building it out. Because today, just so you guys understand, I don't just have 2 positions anymore. I have 12. I am so committed to this, I'm not leaving, okay? I have went balls out in this for a reason. I know this is our future. I mean, guys, right after we got started, $800 a day in cycle bonuses, okay? That was the max I could hit at the time. I would have had $1,000 that day, okay? I'm just telling you, this thing is going to get better and better and better over time, okay? The amount of money that you can literally make here is great, okay? Let me scroll over to these last 2 pages, and I'm going to come back to the screen, and I want to share with you some more information. Another $600 a day in cycle bonuses, guys. Another $200, another $200. I'm telling you, there's mass money to be made here. Please listen to me, okay? Mass money to be made here. Let me tell you the flip side of it, because I'm a realist. I pride myself on being completely honest with you, okay? I love Bit Club Network. What I've noticed is, because they kind of changed the comp plan a little while back, it used to be where you got a big smack on the front and then you got a whole lot less on the back end. I'm very happy with what they've done, where they've actually taken and dropped the front end some on the commission, but then they pay much better on the back end. So as you start to cycle and you start to do this, over time, your income's going to keep growing, guys. You're going to keep making massive and massive amounts of cash. And if you're like me and you're in this for the long haul, guess what? You want to make a big amount of money. But the reality is, a lot of people say to me, Ari, it's just so slow moving. I need to be able to stay afloat. So you know what we did is we went out and found a company that we absolutely loved. We loved it. But here's the unfortunate side, guys. When I first found this, literally over a month ago, okay? In fact, my first friend that contacted me about this has made $193,000 in his first 2 months. His first 2 months. And I will show you, because I posted it in the group. But here's the thing. When he showed it to me, he couldn't give me any proof of it, and I couldn't do it, guys. You saw my rant last night where I went off on these companies doing stuff. I'm just not going to do that. It's got to be good for me in my heart, guys. I don't operate that way. You know, I had a really deep conversation with Anker the other day, because he's also a friend of mine, but he's doing something right now that I don't believe in. And, you know, I told him that, you know, we are better than that. At our level of marketing, we have a responsibility to do ethical marketing. We have a responsibility to market things that we know that are real. We have a responsibility to leave a legacy and help people become better. We also have a responsibility, you know, to make sure anything and everything that we're promoting is valid, because it's the unfortunates, guys. You know, I'll take you back in time in our business, but you know, when I first got started 14 years ago, a lot of people did spam. Some people abused it and did 25 million spam a day. And now today we have the Canned Spam Act, okay? My biggest fear and concern in the crypto market is somebody is going to basically get involved in this space doing fraudulent things, and they're going to really crack down and they're going to regulate cryptocurrency, which is not the purpose of it. The purpose was to be out of the government's reach. I mean, for God's sakes, the U.S. has already made Bitcoin a commodity. Why? Because they want to be able to tax our butts on it, okay? So you guys, you know, you have to be able to go out and, you know, report your earnings and do all those things. And yes, I agree. Uncle Sam deserves his cut. Give him his taxes. Do the right thing in that section, guys. But at the same time, I also want to protect our field, and I'm sure Paul will tell you this too. You guys, what we do today is responsible for the laws that are made tomorrow. Okay, so when we saw this opportunity, I was scared. I'm going to tell you, I was scared. I said to him, I need proof, man. I need actual proof. So let me show you what I got, because I got proof for you. Big deal to me, guys. It's a huge deal to me that we can see this. Okay, so let's see here. Let me get over here to my pictures folder. I'm just going to walk you through all this stuff, guys, and I got some great information for you, okay? I'm going to make this really big so we can just focus on this, but you can see they're actually paying out. Okay, this is actually a text message. One of my partners, you know, he got award for $100. It's 119, 735, 938, 98.75. These are commissions, guys. Okay, let's see here if I can go through all these. Let's see if there's a better way. Here, hold up a second, guys. Okay, let me see if I can make these big enough so you guys can actually see all these. All right, so I think that will allow me. Or will it? Nope. This will allow me. Okay, so here's the deal, okay? As we go through this, you can see actually they showed some stats right here. And seeing these charts, that was important to me because that tells me they actually know the marketplace. But guys, there's something more important in all of this than this chart, because this chart wasn't the actual proof to me. The actual proof to me was my guys, not just one, guys, two guys that I know, my partner and a guy that's on our team, actually made the trip to their corporate headquarters and saw something insane. And when they saw this, I knew wholeheartedly that this was a real deal. Okay, first and foremost, this is the office that you're seeing. And there's going to be a few pictures in here. You can see some deposits. This is what they started with, $2,004. Now it's up to $2,157 just a few days later. Okay, this is the office again on the outside. One thing that really attracted me to this was they not only have an office or corporate office and invite everybody there. If you want to go, you can go visit, but they actually sell to their surrounding community, which is a big deal because scams just don't do that, guys. They don't do that because they don't want the flack, and there's a reason that they're okay doing it. You're going to see that in a second, okay? Right here's the reason, okay? Now, if you don't know what that is, Ryan Conley will go bonkers for this. It's the reason he decided to partner and join this with me is they actually own a Bitcoin network of ATM machines, okay? That's huge, guys, because they're planning these all around the area. And what's unique about it is this part right here is the actual ATM. This part up here is where they're going to be able to sell advertising on it and create two revenue streams for the advertising and for the fees charged when people insert cash and get out Bitcoin into their wallet. So we know that they're here for the long haul. Otherwise they wouldn't be buying machines and placing them all around the city. And in a second, you're actually going to see some of that stuff, guys. I mean, it's crazy what's happening, okay? This is my actual business partner, Peter Walzak. Actually, they came into this, put in $10,400, guys. I'm blown away by what I've seen in this. I mean, look, $30,000 bonus already. You see that? $30,000, okay? Check this out. They held this event called the Crypt Trade Congress because they wanted to show everybody exactly what they're doing. They wanted to be transparent. So they invited all these people to Alicante, Spain to actually come see it all, okay? Very impressive. They give out some devices, which, these are actually for storage. It's actually for storing Bitcoin, so you guys know. They're talking about their ATM and the standard program where it's like a kiosk. Again, they'll have two different types of them. They'll have this one where it's a Bitcoin ATM this style, then they have the one with the advertising on it. Okay, you can see packed house. They got a lot of people here. Machine again. This is what's important to me. This right here actually is part of an Excel sheet, which is actually part of their logs, their trading logs, guys. And the reason that's important to me is it doesn't just show profits, it shows losses. But if you ever play in the stock market, you know anything about the stock market, here's the cool part. You can see actually they've done a really good job of stopping their losses, okay? And you've probably heard the term stop loss before because that's how traders work, is with stop losses. And they've actually done a really good job of stopping their losses and making big gains, guys. And we know that this stuff's going to take off, guys. Okay, again, this is one of my friends, the second person that actually went over and saw the Crypt Trade Congress. And you can see there's some companies here. They're big boy companies. Coins Bank, huge. I recommend that. Kraken, Bitstamp, okay, Kcoin. All these guys sponsored this. This is massive, okay? We also have some videos for you guys. Okay, let me pause real quick and tell you guys why this is impressive. Because although the company owner is not listed because a private entity, this is the owner. He showed up and showed his face and said, hey, I'm here. There's two owners, one Spaniard and one Russian guy. They're both here in the event, guys, so you know. You'll get to see both of them speak in the event. They're very dedicated to this. Because you can hear, obviously, they're talking in a different accent, guys, but look, they're showing the trade logs, okay? This is what sold me on this because I know every trader has a trade log. If you're doing real trades, you're tracking statistical data over the period of time. That's how you get better. And their trade logs actually went back 2 years. The company only launched 5 months ago. 2 years were how long they've been working on this. So this is a very, very, very impressive deal, guys, when you actually start to see all of this stuff and you look at the dates. Let me mute this real quick. But I want you to see the owners, they're not shy. You know, they want people to know who they are. They're welcoming people into these events, guys. This is the one actually, well, I have to see because I got some. I have some other photos also, but I want you guys to see there's a bald-headed guy also that's here that's one of the owners. Maybe it's in my pictures inside my deal. But guys, I want you to know we went back and forth on this deal literally for 4 months before we decided before I decided to join it. And then I joined it, and I still took 1 more month to join this, okay, 1 more month. I'm going to tell you up front, it's been the easiest thing that I've ever done, guys. Look, off just a few free Facebook posts, no paid advertising. For God's sakes, we don't even have a funnel. I put in over 40 people a day in my first 4 days in the company. I've made $1,723.05 off my partner's investments, okay? And here's the cool part. You can take a look at your investment, which I originally started with $1,000, guys, because I didn't have any more cryptocurrency left because last week, my first weekend, I literally gave out over $50,000 of crypto for people sending me money through Western Union. And every day I've been buying the max that my bank will allow me to transfer into their account. So actually it's went up again, $1748.95 now. But here's the cool part. You click on your investment. If you're a passive earner, I'm going to show you how you can make big money. Okay, check this out. Just a few days ago, I put in 1,000. It's up to 1,059. Now, why does it work like that? Okay, so let's talk about this in 2 ways. First off, I want to teach you guys how to enter this business, and I also want to teach you how to protect yourself. Okay, I'm a very big proponent of doing stuff, as I've said before, ethically. So when I tell you this is a great opportunity to get in, I tell you this because I also going to tell you a way to get your money out and play with profit, okay? So I want you to do that. When you join this program, okay, here's the reality. If you started at, say, the $5,000 level, okay, it's going to pay you 0.79 profit per day or 23.7% per month, 288.35 per year, okay? If you're doing on the on the VIP, it's going to pay you 0.99 per day, 29.7 per month, 361.35%. I got a guy right now coming in, guys, it's putting in 15K. He's going to pull out 54,000 over the course of a year, okay? You can take your withdrawals on the 15th and the 30th. It's massive, massive money, guys. Here's the other one. Even if you come in from $50 up to $4,999, you make 0.59 per day on your money, 17.7% a month, and 215% over the course of a year. Guys, now listen to what I'm saying to you, okay? These are all fine and dandy. But the reality of it is you have to figure out how much it's going to take you and how quick it's going to take you to get your money out. So if you came in for, say, $5,000, okay? I'm going to do this on my phone as we're talking about it. If you came in at $5,000, I want you to look at this because I'm going to show you they have a cool little calculator in the back, okay? So at $5,000, if you're making 39.5 a day, okay, let's just do the math. 5,000 divided by 39.50, okay? Took you 126 days to get your money out that you put in. And now for the next, what is it, almost 40 days, 238 days, guys, now you have free money. So the next 238 days times 39.50, 39.50 times 238, you just made $9,401 on profit after you've already pulled your 5K out. Okay, so when I tell you this is a passive opportunity, it's one you want to seize, guys. I'm just getting started on this side. I'm just getting started. Okay, Sonny, he hasn't even put an investment in, but he's made $200 or got $200 off his team, so have I. Okay, well, actually, I got 200. He got more than that because I got 5%. I'm going to show you how you can figure this out in a second. I got 5% and he got 7%. Okay. You look at Kevin McKay. Kevin said to me, all right, I'm not even a strong recruiter. He's already got 4 people in. Okay. Che came in, 1 person underneath him. Some of these people haven't funded yet. They're not funded, guys, but here's the deal. I know they're funding. I already know. Okay. When these people start to fund, the money's happening. Okay. Adam Murray put in $50 just to get active because he's got some people coming, but he's putting in or $15,000. Okay, we have some monsters in here, guys, that are about to happen. Okay, we got Simon Stepsis in our deal. Okay, look at this. This guy jumped into my deal, put 10 people in, $1,562 I've made off of his team so far, his 10 people. Okay, I'm telling you now, Norman Yap, Norm, I'm so proud of you, man. You're just killing it, guys. 13 people underneath him, you know, big money. Look at this. This is their investments. Okay, look what's happening, guys, right here. In something that's very real, which is going to really, you know, help a lot of people that have been out there, you know, promoting whatever. This is just a really good program. It's very solid, guys. Very, very solid. I mean, we got some big names. You know, James, actually one of the people that worked with Simon, you know, wanted to be part of this deal. Sharon Parkinson came in. You know, Julia from my coaching class, Lynette Dixon, Maria Koning. She's done lots of stuff, guys. Jets, you know, I mean, look, I got names. I can keep on going. Look at this. John Duncan, 5,000. You know what? He's in my big club, you know, in big club in a different league. And he saw what we were doing, and he loved what we were doing so much. He said, hey, I want to be part of this. These are talking about people that know cryptocurrency. When they saw this information, they knew what this was. They saw something that was unique. It was special. Darren Little, 2,000. Guys, we have some of the best people in the business on our team, some of the best. Okay, I know I'm about to come down here to Paul in a second if I haven't already passed you, Paul, but we have some hitters in this deal, okay, that are going to be part of this, and not just part of it. There's Paul D'Souza, okay, his team's growing, 14 people, okay. We have literally not just the best two opportunities together because they're both stable, they're both real, they're not going to give us a black eye or a blemish on our name. We have the most amazing opportunity. I want you guys to imagine something, okay? Let's say that you join a traditional network marketing company and you're selling the pills, the potions, and the like some pills. This was a network marketing company, okay? Here's a reality. If you take this product and you set it on the shelf right now and you come back to it 3 years later, what's it worth? Let me help you understand. You see that date? It expired in April of 2015. This is worth the trash. It's not worth a dime. It's worth nothing, guys. Nothing. If you take Bitcoin and you do exactly what I'm teaching you guys to do right now, and you make it, and you set it up on the shelf, and you don't touch it, you come back to it in 3 years, it's going to be worth a whole hell of a lot more money. This is the best investment on the planet. In fact, guys, it's the #1 producing currency, meaning the #1 producing money producing currency in the last 3 years in a row. Those aren't my figures. The United States report them as statistical figures for investments. That's huge. There's nothing better than that. This is your direct. You make 7% on. Okay. When you become an agent, okay, you basically get paid 7% on your first level, 5% on your second level. So if I sign up Paul were to sign up Wayne, I'd make 7% off Paul, 5% off Wayne. Okay. If Wayne went out and he signed up Norm, okay, then I would turn around and I'd make 3% on Norm. That's as a senior agent where I'm at right now. Now I'm about to hit managing agent. When I hit managing agent, guess what happens? It opens up level 4 and I make 2% on level 4. Okay. And here's the beautiful part, guys. Okay. This keeps opening up. Okay. That's just the overrides. The one thing I haven't even mentioned yet is the bonuses. So here's the cool part. Once you hit $1,000, you get a reward of $100. Okay. When you hit 20 or 5,000, you get a reward of $350. I've already got both of these guys. I'm about to hit this one this week for another $1,000. You get 100,000 on your team. Now, keep in mind, this is not just you. This is everybody on your team contributing to this, from the people you signed up all the way down. When that hits 100,000, you get a $6,000 bonus. When that team hits 500,000, you get a $30,000 bonus. When that hits 1 million, guys, you get a $60,000 bonus. And let me tell you something. There's people who have already got this far. There's people that have already earned this already. Okay, the bonuses are there, guys. The money is there. Okay, I want you to understand the money is there. If you only have $50, you want to get in Crypt Trade. If you can afford $650, you want to get in them both. And I'm going to tell you now, your ultimate goal is to be in them both, because here's the reality. You're going to make faster money with Crypt Trade. It's going to happen. Okay, but I am confident in my heart, in my soul, Bit Club will last forever. It's where I want to be. Okay, I believe in it. I believe in their whole entire deal of what they're behind, what they're saying, what they're preaching, what they're teaching, all of it. So I want to make that a home, guys. I want to make that a home. We all need a place where we can pour concrete. That's the place we pour concrete. We use the other programs to leverage, to allow people to earn quicker money, and then we get into a long-term deal that's going to allow us to stay paid. Okay, we can do that with these companies, guys. So do me a favor, like I said earlier, get back with the person that invited you here. Have them help you get set up and get started, okay, and get you signed up in both of the groups.